Okay, hey, what's up, guys? All right, wait. So we're a little bit early. We're not going to do the music yet. I tested it earlier, but not online. So we'll see if it works. So we're not really here. We're pretending that we're here. Yeah, no.
Figment of your imagination.
Yeah, we're a figment of your imagination. Oh, wait. I also have to do what's that thing? The chattiness. I think that's what messed me up before with the all right,
But when
we're
you
gonna see.
started the music, that's when the chat would disappear.
Yeah.
Well, we never had this problem before. So, okay,
No.
now we're going to do the music. Ready? Because I think we're at 5:59.
Go for it.
All right, let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. This is for Melanie, always for Melanie.
So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it?
Yay!
Everyone. Hi, Melanie. Everyone, welcome to All About the Joy. Rick Cox is in the house. Just Cynthia is in the house. Melanie. Yay. Okay, so it worked. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I'm so happy. It's the little things that make me joyful. Our music didn't work last week. So, Cynthia, how was your week? Now give us the goods.
It was busy this week, but today was kind of funny because I had to be at work at 7:30. Usually I don't have to be there till like 8:15. So I had to be there at 7:30 because I had a training class for this new system that we're getting. And I literally made it by the skin of my teeth. To the point that the girl that came in right after me had to reschedule her training.
Oh, wow.
But why
Yeah.
were you late?
Traffic and everything. It was crazy this morning.
Uh-oh. Your
Oh
internet.
no. Oh no. Cynthia, we didn't hear anything you just said.
Your internet went out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now
What did you say?
Oh, I said because of traffic.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I thought it was something juicy, like you and Wong were enjoying a morning, meeting.
Well, they had a fight.
A fight. Look at I'm being positive. He's like, you guys had a fight and it was horrible. And oh, all right. So you had a good week. You guys don't have the best stories. You got to come up with something juicy. You got to lie about it. Make it intriguing. I'm just kidding. How was your week, Rick?
I didn't get cussed at by my boss this week, so that's a good thing.
Yay.
That's horrible. That's horrible that that's even like an issue.
That's funny.
Oh, Melanie, the music didn't work last week probably because you weren't able to watch. And I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
You know what? I asked Restream. They were like, we don't know. I was like, okay. So I think it was you, Melanie.
Yeah.
But Rick did hum it. Rick did try to hum it.
All right.
And I
Okay,
was the
go ahead.
countdown.
And you did the countdown. Right. Okay, Rick, how was your week, dude?
So, yeah, work wasn't too bad. It was tolerable. Mom was not too bad. She's hanging out in her bedroom a lot lately instead of the bathroom, which, whatever. But yeah.
Way too much info. Lord Jesus. I thought you were going to say instead of the kitchen.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, but she's doing good.
Yeah, yeah.
I know so he can't win because if he says something about his week and I don't like it, I beat him up about it. And then if he doesn't say anything, I'm like, you never talk, you don't say anything.
You still beat him up about it.
And I still beat him up and I beat you both up. But it's because I don't want him to use his mom as content. So for those of you who don't know, because there are people watching, Rick is also a caretaker for his mom who is suffering from dementia. I always say the other one, from dementia. So, okay. So, all right, Rick, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you say whatever you want and I'm not going to beat you up. I'm going to be better today.
No, it was okay. It was okay. Something joyful kind of from you have to watch on Sunday, but I was telling my bestie about the interview we just did. I'm not gonna say a lot because y'all need to watch it on Sunday. But he was so inspired. He's like, you know what? I need to get my butt in gear. I'm gonna go get my real estate license. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm like, You didn't even watch the broadcast. I just told you a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm
We had a
motivated now.
We did. We had a great interview. It's going to air on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. No,
3
no.
p.m.
12 o'clock Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. Did I say that right? Oh my God.
Yes.
On Sunday on all of our channels, and you can watch it at your convenience as well. But we had a great, and I'm going to mess up her name again. Dr.
Daisha.
Daisha. I keep saying Dashe, or I was saying other things, but how do you say it? Daisha, Dr. Daisha.
Aisha.
Daisha. And she's amazing. It was just a brilliant interview. Yeah, it was really good. I haven't finished editing it yet, but I did upload everything. And it's so funny. I do it every week, and I do like 3 or 4 of us. I do when I download things, it's each individual file. Melanie said, taking care of his mom is basically his life. What else can he talk about? No, he can talk about other stuff. No, he chooses not to. I am mean about it though, but you understand why, right? Because we're all going to get old, and we hope we have the grace of somebody like Rick who's going to take care of us. And what we don't want is that person to, okay, I'll tell you a story. One of my clients, she's older. So I don't really work with her, but I work with one of her daughters. And she always has help. She always has somebody who comes in to help her, whatever it is. And she's like in her 90s, right? So she always comes, so she always has like somebody come. She has a housekeeper who comes regularly, but then she has like actually people who come and take care of. No, we're going to, Melanie's going to be blocked again. Melanie's going to be blocked again. No, I'm just kidding. And all of a sudden, the housekeeper found out that this woman was doing TikToks in this woman's home with her in the wheelchair.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And being like blinging around the house because it's a very wealthy family. And of course we fired her within 2 seconds, but it's also tacky. It's just weird. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I do it, is because I know someday we're going to be there, and you don't mean to do that. And he can talk about his work that he does. He can talk about his show that he does. Melanie, he could talk about Jesus. He could talk about how crazy you all are on that show. No, just kidding.
Oh, I did have one joyful thing this week.
Only one. Go ahead.
Just one. So yesterday I took my grandson to his football practice, and he had on his full gears. He looked so cute. And of course, seeing all the little ones, they're so adorable, trying to run and do all the little drills with the coach and stuff. You see one going off this way, doing his own thing. Some of them are running. It was so cute.
Tell people how old Gray is so that they know.
He's 7. And there were some that were a little bit younger than him, and they were just adorable.
And they're all playing football, and they're in the football outfits. Yeah. I'm not too happy about that. I know, I'm such a naysayer. I do think it's cute. I saw the picture, but I'm against kids playing football. I don't know. I keep thinking about when they're older and have brain damage, but that's just me. See how I take joy and make it negative, right? I'm sorry. I had a great week. Thank you for asking. Oh my God, you guys are so nice. You always include me. I love it.
Carmen, how was your week, baby?
Oh my God, it was so good. No, I really have to get my hair done because I'm stressing about it. It's bothering me now. But so I only had a good week in that we had that great interview yesterday. That was really cool too. But I also am finalizing some stuff. You know how when you try to get organized and you say you're going to do it, but you never have time to do it and you don't do it. I actually started cleaning out and getting super organized. And I know that's not exciting or whatever, but for me, it's makes me so happy.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I shredded so many documents.
If it's something you've been meaning to do for a long time, and you're like, I'm going to do it, and then you finally get it done, you're like, finally. It's such a good feeling.
Yeah, I have documents that I needed to shred, and I have a a shredder. I have a really good shredder, and I just don't do it because I don't want to do it. Like whenever I think about doing it, I'm like, oh, it's too early in the morning. Like I don't want to wake up other people because no matter, I mean, it's not like you can hear everything, but you can. You know what I mean? But
Know
it's
when the dogs are barking.
oh my gosh. Yeah, don't get me started. But yeah, so I did all that. So I was really, I mean, I have much more to do, but it just felt good. It feels clean. It feels awesome, you know. So okay, well, good. That
I
sounds
think it's
excellent.
funny. I think it's funny that you're talking about decluttering when you are such a minimalist already.
It's so cute how you said minimalist when you wanted to say something else. Right? Like, I'm extremely organized. Well, I think it's because there's a facade that happens. I am extremely organized and neat and minimalist for sure, but um, there are also some things I don't want to do. So I keep every receipt. And I know you don't have to do that anymore because of the digital world that we live in or whatever, but it's a habit now. And I keep them by month and stuff. And I'm like, I don't need them anymore. They need to be shredded. Do you know what I mean? Like I know it's weird, but like and I don't want to just throw those things into the garbage. And I know you're all like, oh my God, I throw them all the time away.
I have stacks of. I don't have anything mail. You know, they give you the option. You can send it electronic. Nope, I want mail.
Wait, what do you mean mail?
Bills,
Regular mail.
statements. I don't want it. Just look. Because here's the thing.
Oh,
Then they'll be like, yeah, we only keep it for so long. I'm like, well, this stays forever. I don't have to worry about it. You ain't gonna keep it for like.
no, so
for-
you do want mail? I'm confused.
Yes,
He
I
doesn't
want it.
want mail. He doesn't want electronic.
Yeah, I want the proof and the paper, and I don't want to depend on somebody else because half the time, like FedEx and UPS, for example, like you can only look up a tracking like 6 months, maybe 3 or 6 months, and then after that, oh, sorry, it's not in the system. What do you mean it's not in the system? We have computers that hold millions of pieces of
But
information
is this for work or personal?
and personal.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm old
okay.
fashioned that way. I'm just
No,
old.
it's not. I'm not making a judgment. I'm just trying to think if it's the same thing I'm talking about. Yeah. I prefer everything digital. I also have so this is going to be a really boring conversation today, people. But we're going to talk about money. No, I'm just kidding. But so I have QuickBooks, which is a accounting software program. And I just want to say this to Intuit, who owns QuickBooks. You guys keep raising the monthly rate every like 3 months. You guys suck because once we're in, it's hard for us to change. Like they are gouging people. So if you're not on QuickBooks and you don't use Intuit and you've never used a digital program in your life, do not get it, even though it's the best one out there and it's the easiest one, because they keep raising the rates every 3 months. And I have like 20 years of stuff. You know what I mean? I've been using, and I'm sorry, I did not think I was going to be saying that, but I'm so angry. Because I said their name. That's why. If I hadn't said their name, I wouldn't have. But I just think they're gouging people. With that said, everything comes in through that. So if I charge something on my credit card, it comes into QuickBooks. You see what I'm saying? Like, so not only is it going to be at my, Chase credit card, whatever, blah, 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 it's also going to be in QuickBooks. So I don't need the paper, And so that's what I mean. Like when you have that many, if we lose our digital life or whatever, I don't know how the IRS is going to come and audit me because you know what I mean? It's like, they're not gonna, I mean, if we're in that kind of a catastrophe or whatever. So I think the thing about paper for me is in the past, I always keep a paper receipt. And now I don't need to. So that's what I was saying. But yeah, Cynthia knows I don't have paper here. I don't.
Now, one thing I do is I said do when I
Do.
do when I do my grocery shopping online because everything gets delivered because I can't really leave the house. I save a PDF. So anything I buy online, I make a PDF of the receipt. So I have that.
But why? What do you think's going to happen? Isn't it on your credit card?
I suppose, but again, they only go back so far sometimes. I'm like,
But why? Okay, I'm not. I'm just asking because I want to learn. I'm not trying to Why do you need a receipt from 6 months ago from the grocery store?
it makes me feel better.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know if there was something else happening I don't know about. Because there are some things that It's just changed. That's all. It's just changed. And also, I mean, unless you're a billionaire or a millionaire or something, if you get audited, the least thing they're going to be worried about is whether or not you went to Kroger's or whatever the grocery store is in your neighborhood. Excuse me for one.
Bless you.
So why don't you scan all your stuff and like, keep it on a flash drive or something?
Are you talking to me?
That way no, to Rick.
Me? That's a lot.
He
of work.
does. He keeps a PDF.
Well, that's for
No.
online purchases, but like credit cards and all that comes as statements and everything in the mail.
Okay, I'm confused. What do you? I really don't know what we're talking about. This is not on my list of what we're going to talk about today. Okay, I'm confused. You're saying when you get a bill, you get that snail mail to you.
You get snail mail.
Right. I don't pay it with mail. I pay it online, and even that, I save a PDF of that.
That's a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Because the payment is also at your bank. You can pull that there. Okay. Okay, you said it makes you feel better. Okay, it's a control thing. You have some control over it, I think. No, I think that's a good thing. It makes sense. But now I know, like, I'm going to be like, so Rick, 1 week without receipts and mail. That'll be like the torture we do to him. Yeah, that's a lot. It is. That's a lot to do. I don't do all that. Yeah. But I think it's also weird too, because remember when computers first came out, and yes, we're that old. But it's going to eliminate paper. It's going to eliminate paper. Child, it's more paper. I feel like we use more paper now than before we had computers. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But okay. So I was actually did you want to say anything else about?
I'm still shocked that people use faxes. Like, it still blows me away. Like,
who uses a fax?
People at my
we
job.
do at work.
Because we like to email invoices to everybody. When I first started working here, it was all mail. And then slowly it became like half mail, half email. And then it became all email. But there's a few customers, they refuse to do email. And we refuse to buy stamps. So they want it by fax. I'm like, fax, okay.
Yeah, fax will be going away soon. Yeah.
Did you hear AOL finally got rid of dial-up? I think we talked about that.
I didn't even know it was still around, but there were so many
either.
places in the country that don't have fiber optics or whatever it is. Yeah. But when they made that announcement, I was like, is MySpace still up too? Like, I think it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's still stuff out there. Yeah.
That always comes up with the things that kids today will never understand from our generation with the like, what is that doing?
I wish I could still have my AOL account. I don't know if I'd use it, but you can't get it back once you deleted it. But I loved having that.
There's a few customers that have AOL emails. I'm like,
Mario still has
that's right.
Mario still has his AOL account. Yeah. It's so funny because I know a couple other people who have it too. And it's so funny because their impression of it is that it's vintage. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, that's one way to look at it.
Like, no, honey, you're vintage.
Speaking of that, did you hear about the whole Cracker Barrel controversy?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
I
we
don't
don't
want to
talk
talk about
it.
I mean, I'm sorry. That was mean. Yeah, MySpace is still around, Melanie. Go ahead. You could talk about the Cracker Barrel.
Well, MySpace, I think it's around, but it's only for music, I think, now.
Yeah, but it's cool. So go ahead. Now that we opened the door to Cracker Barrel, go ahead, give your piece. Tell people what it's about.
I mean, no, it was funny because Kev Online, he's like a black comedian. He's like, if I don't walk in this place, I don't feel like I'm on the set of Sinners. Something's wrong. Like, I need somebody. I feel like I want to have somebody call me boy and all this stuff there. He was crying.
Okay, we're not telling anybody what's going on with the situation.
So they changed the logo to something very simple, like super simplistic. Somebody said it looks like a belt buckle. And not just that, but the actual look of the store. Like, if you've never been to one, it's very old fashioned, grandma's house from 19 whatever, blah blah blah. And it was cute and reminiscent of old Americana, they call it. And now it's like very bland and just people are in
I
the
think
upper
Cracker
world.
Barrel was also kind of bland. I'm sorry. Like, it's not like a 5-star restaurant.
No, it's not the most amazing food, but it was decent.
Never been to one.
Child, I was gonna say the same thing. I think I've been to one when it was like on a truck stop. You know what I mean? Like, so like you were traveling somewhere and you were like, "What's this place?" And then you go in, it's like Cracker Barrel. Um, yeah, I don't understand what the whole drama is. I think people. This is where I think people are inventing drama. I mean, the old logo is the belt buckle, let's say, but with an old guy sitting there, and it was kind of like
Mhm.
folksy or whatever, and he's an old guy sitting in a chair. And what they what they did was they removed the old guy in the chair and they still just have the belt buckle. Personally, I think the problem with the logo is the color. The color is nasty, burnt orange, yuckiness. I was like, that's your problem right there, which is the reason why I would never go in your store. I'm like, you don't have any joy. Like, it just looks nasty to me. So,
You know what it looks like? It looks like caked up grease on a belt
yes, that's
buckle.
exactly what it looks like. But I'm like, this is where I think people are inventing, like they're like, this is woke. I'm like, it was a fucking white guy on there, right? Like, was it a white guy? I don't even know. Why are they
Well,
making it a big deal?
it was like the colors are all. It could have been a black guy. You don't know because the colors
Right.
are all like
I know, but
orangish and
they're
Orange and
inventing
red or
shit.
something.
I know, but see, what I'm trying to say is the Crackle Barrel people are making shit up that this DEI is so woke. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Us black woke people over here, we don't give a shit about Cracker Barrel at all. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They
Ooh.
removed the cracker and the barrel from the logo. What's left? It's like a belt buckle. You know what I mean? Like, so they said they put out a statement saying that the reason why they did it was to rebrand, and then also I'm like, that's why I was like, that's what you thought would be color your logo would have been good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Add some
Yep.
flavor. But they were rebranding, and also in the digital world, it's just easier for them. I mean, the whole article was so stupid. That's why I kind of got annoyed with it, because I was like, that is 3 minutes of my life I will never get back, because I read that whole stupid. I couldn't understand what the drama was, because I don't know anybody who's been to a Cracker Barrel. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure you've been. I'm like, to me, it's like a Denny's, right? It's like a Denny's,
Mm.
not exactly, but
an IHOP.
it's unique. It's its own thing. It really isn't like anything else. To be
Okay,
honest.
give me an idea of what it's like so I can understand.
So there's the restaurant, and then there's a store. It's all like separate. It's separate, but it's all you go walk into the store, and it has like all old fashioned stuff, stuff that used to exist, or there's candies and stuff like that. And then on the walls is like all old American looking stuff. Old fashioned. It's old fashioned. The whole thing is old
Like
fashioned.
folksy.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you that whole old
I'm thinking of
fashioned,
different words, but I hear you. I hear you. I
old
hear you.
fashioned folksy vibe, basically. So yeah.
I just
And
remember
there's-
truck stops. That's all I remember.
Mhm.
And they have cheese, right? Is that the same place? Cracker Barrel's the cheese, right?
I don't know.
That's Cracker Barrel. That's cheese,
Cracker
right?
Barrel. Cracker
That's the
Barrel
same
is-
place. That's the same place. Cracker
That's
Barrel.
okay.
cheese.
Okay.
That's what
I
I'm
don't-
trying to say.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't pay attention.
Oh my
to
God, it's
cheese.
not about whether you ate it, baby. I'm just trying
I don't
to see.
remember.
Melanie said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you, Melanie. Melanie gonna get mad at me. Here's what I'm gonna say to you. Part of what ends up happening in marketing and PR is that they want to create buzz because clearly nobody was talking about them, but now everybody's talking about it, and now people are going to go to a Cracker Barrel. So this is under that old adage of, all press is good press, or all publicity is good publicity. And so
marketing
that's what
tactic.
they've done. What?
A marketing tactic.
Yes. And so, because I was trying to, because I was reading the article and I was like, is the man on the Cracker Barrel white? Is he like, I was confused where all this woke. I couldn't understand what was happening. And then I was pissed because I was like, you know what? That just wasted my time. Like, they're just making up stuff to get upset about. So, but now everybody's going to Cracker Barrel. We just spent 10 minutes talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, So good for them. They win either way. They win either way. So, but if they're listening, put some color in your logo. That's what would help. Change the color, a little maroon, little green, something flavorful, because that color is like ugly. I don't even know it's not burnt orange. It's like
It's
grease
cake
pan
up
color.
grease.
Grease pan color. Oh my God, we're so mean. I mean, when I say we, I mean you.
It's
Yeah.
almost like a Halloween color scheme, almost, or something.
No. Look at Cynthia's about to get all up on you because she loves Halloween. No, that's not Halloween. It's too depressing. It's not vibrant. It's like a sad color. And I would think they could keep the old one or the new one, but just change the color. I don't care what you do. They can do both, I'm just saying, yeah. But I was cracking up about that because some Black folk that I work with, we were talking about it, and it was hilarious. We could not understand what the whole woke thing was about it. There was no wokeness happening. Like, they didn't make it woke. It wasn't woke before. It wasn't anything. I don't know. I think everyone should try to be woke. Like, I think that's the weird thing is people try to use woke as a bad thing. And it's like, all it means is that you're not asleep. You're not clueless. That's all it means. You're sensitive. You're compassionate. You have a moral compass. That's all it means. That you can be nice to other people, that you can take other people's feelings into consideration. That's all woke means. But so that's why I was interested in the article. And then I was like, what is happening? What? It's like looking at vanilla ice cream and then being mad at it because it's woke. What? Like, what?
They call me super woke because that's the only kind I eat.
Child, but I like chocolate chip. I like chocolate chip ice cream. But I'm just saying, it's kind of like that. I was so confused. All right, so I was going to talk about something else, but clearly, anything else?
Talk about something else.
You don't want to keep talking about Cracker Barrel?
No.
You
Moving
want
on.
to talk about Jesus? Look at Melanie. Melanie, come on up here and talk about Jesus. I want to hear her talk about Jesus. I can yell at her. No, sir. We got love for Jesus. Okay. I was going to say something, but Cynthia, I know you're married. So this might not be for you. It's just going to be me and Rick. I don't know. So you could just hang out. So I'm just saying. I was going to ask questions about relationships because we seem to get into the crux of that and then we jump off. Oh my God, it's already 27 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 5 minutes. We talked way too long about motherfucking Cracker Barrel. That's what happened.
Continuing it, so move on.
It's a hot topic right now, so I'm just saying.
Well, for you it is, because you were like, it's old-fashioned. There's like a store, and it's just all old-fashioned. Like, I remember
our color is Rick. Me and you, we kind of matching with Cracker Barrel right now.
Yeah.
Are you matching? No, you guys are much more vibrant than Cracker Barrel right now. No, you guys, that would work. They should do that.
My shirt is actually really funny. It says ready, set, nope.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that T-shirt?
Hmm?
That's a cute T-shirt.
Ready, set.
I like that.
Nope.
He's getting ready to race.
That's a cute T-shirt. Rick has all the cute T-shirts. Okay. All right. So I was going to ask a question because what's something your ex or your husband used to do that made your heart flutter, but now makes your stomach turn? So I used to wait. So I used to date this guy that he would turn around and he would always send me, no matter where he was, he would send me a text and he'd be like, besos, right? And he's not Latino. And I'd be like, oh my God, this is so cute. And then I was like, this is stupid. Like, stop doing it. Like, it got on my nerves all the time. So like, if anybody ends anything like that, I get like a flashback, PTSD. So I was wondering if there was anything like that for you.
Jokes.
Juan does bad jokes. That's what I heard. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so when I first started dating him, like his jokes were funny. You know, he's got dad jokes or whatever. Now I'm just like, I don't even laugh at them. He's like, he used to laugh. I was like, yeah, because they used to be funny.
Oh,
Not funny anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of dorky. He's kind of a dork. Yeah. I love Juan, but he's kind of a dork because when he was here visiting, he would do a joke, and it takes a lot to make me laugh. Like you gotta be fucking funny as shit. Like and yeah, and Rick, you cannot start with like I'm gonna tell you something really funny because the minute you do that, the bar is up here, right? That's your first clue that it's not gonna be funny. But that's what Juan does. Juan is he's a nice guy, but yeah, I was not thinking he was funny. But that intrigued you in the beginning, right? You were one of those girls
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
about you, Rick? In the past, what was something that you loved about your ex-wife, and then you were like, and now I'm done.
can't really think of anything.
Really?
Honestly.
Okay, because you're good at two shoes. When you love hard. I got you. I got you. um, let me see. Ever had someone insist on sharing passwords, for trust? Have you ever shared your passwords with your significant other?
Yeah, I mean, we know each other's, but it's not like, oh, give me your password or, whatever. It's just like,
Have you
oh,
ever
here,
you ever checked his phone?
no,
I'm gonna text him right now. See if you know. No,
go for it.
no. So you've never. I totally. So I don't give passwords to nobody. I don't care how close I am to you. You could be my husband and I get my password. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. I mean, mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. I don't trust nobody. It's true. I don't trust nobody. I'm a horrible human being. I just think that I'm really under the guy, and again, this is why I'm single, I'm sure. But like, I'm really about like, this is mine and that is yours, and then we have this in the middle. You know what I mean? And I need that autonomy. I need that individuality. I need that stuffage. And it's not because I'm hiding. If you don't trust me, then you shouldn't be in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
After I just said I trust nobody, but you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm just saying. So, but I'm trying to think if there's anybody who has my passwords.
I
No.
don't think
Rick,
anybody
how
has
about you?
mine. No, I don't think anybody does. No reason for it. You know,
Even
as
when you
far
were
as
married, you wouldn't have given your wife your passwords to your phone.
if she needed it, but there was never a need. I know she went through my wallet, but I don't
Did
know
that
why.
bother you?
I'm like, what do you think you're gonna find? Like, why, weirdo? But yeah, I used to be, as far as trust, I used to be ultra trusting, and now I've swung the total opposite way.
The total opposite way. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's so funny? Like sometimes I'll tell Juan, oh, go in my purse and grab my wallet, whatever. It'll be in the other room. He will come with my full purse and bring it to me.
That's
And
I
I'm
do
proper.
like,
that. I do
why
that.
didn't you I told you go in my bag. He's like, I'm not gonna go in your bag.
That's proper.
I do
That's,
that. Even with
yeah,
my
I would
mom
do that
too.
too.
Even with
Mhm.
my mom, I did that. To me, it's like a respect thing.
Yeah. I think that's proper. That's proper manners, which we've lost so
Yeah.
much of that. I mean, that is, I mean, when you said that, I knew where you were going with that. I was like, no, he's right. That's proper etiquette, proper manners. And yeah, I think we should get back to that more.
The only exception is if the wife is like in a hospital, casted up, and she can't move.
Yeah.
Then there's no choice. But
Yeah, that is
otherwise,
different.
you get what you need. I ain't going to your purse.
Yeah. I think that's pretty proper. Okay. Let me just see. Have you ever been the one who started cute and turned clingy? What triggered it? I think Cynthia is clingy to her husband.
He was so oh, he's the clingy one.
Yeah,
I am not.
yeah.
I'm so like my mom when it comes to that.
None of us know what your mom was like. So what
Well,
does
I
that
know.
mean?
Like my mom was so not like the lovey-dovey type or like, with my stepdad, like he was the lovey-dovey type and she would always be like, oh, leave me alone, whatever. Like
So you don't believe in public displays of affection?
I do to a certain degree, but I don't know.
You're
I have my
cold.
moments.
I want
have my
people to
moments.
realize how cold Cynthia is, right? She's cold. Comes across as nice, cold. So really, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. He'll tell you straight out. He's like, I have my moments, but most of the time he's the clingy one.
No, I know he's the clean. He's a big teddy
Oh,
bear. Her
he is.
husband's a big teddy bear. He will help anybody. He'll be there for you. Like he's a sweetheart. You know, I can only take him so much, but he's because you know how I is. You know how he is. But he's a sweetheart. He's a doll. He's a good guy. But yeah, interesting. Interesting. I have questions later in the green room. Questions. Okay, go ahead, Rick. I think you're the clingy one, huh?
I would never say clingy, but I was super affectionate.
That's
Um,
clingy. Mhm.
like, like I remember specifically a time where so we lived in her parents' house, but her parents were mostly upstairs and we were downstairs, and we had everything downstairs, full kitchen downstairs. Only thing it wasn't was a bathroom, but everything we had our own bedroom. Da, da, da. So like she'd be walking past, I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and I'd be like, I would just grab her and like sit her on top of me. She's like, "No, my parents might see." I'm like, "Your parents got X-ray vision. They upstairs. How they gonna see? What are you talking about? And we're married.
Mhm.
What's the problem?"
Oh, so she was a little nervous because she's in her parents' house.
You don't have X-ray vision. Like
Right.
was a memory I will never forget. I'm like, wow,
But that
okay.
really
They had
is old
sex
school.
before.
Yeah, but that's old school, right? You would never have sex, or I'm not saying you were having sex, but you would never do that in your parents' home. Like, you know, yeah, interesting. So she was nervous about that. Uh-huh. So you were the more affectionate. Okay, yeah. I think I got enough bad feedback that I don't do that anymore. I was young once and inexperienced. Well, never that. But yeah, I was inexperienced. But like if I was really into a guy, I was like totally like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like they love football. All of a sudden I love football. And I don't love football. You know what I mean? I was totally that girl. Like whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? They like horror movies. I love horror movies.
If you like it, I love it.
You love it, I'm there for it, But you learn really quickly that that's a stupid way to do things because it's not going to last because you're not being your
Mhm.
authentic self. So I I, I think I like affection in public. I don't have a problem with that, like holding hands or whatever. But there's a line. There's a line, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And there's a line where you need to go to your bedroom. There's like when you see people just it's too much. But I
Right. When
did
they're like
see this old
overly making out and stuff. It's like,
there's no
dude.
need for that. There's no need for that. Like
I don't
he
want to
is
see
not that hot.
tongues.
He is not that
I don't want to
hot.
see tongues. Tongues? No, I don't want to see that. No.
Yeah, but I
Right.
did see this older couple the other day, like, I don't know, maybe 80s. I don't know. They were old, like great. And they were so cute holding hands. And I'm like, they looked
Mhm.
like they had just met, you know, like they were just
Oh.
dating. Yeah, I thought it was. And so that's okay. That's okay. You do your thing, girl. You know what I mean? That was so cute. Yeah, they
Oh.
both had the
'Cause
white
you know
hair.
you're not gonna see them making out.
I wasn't gonna stick around and find out, but great for them. I mean, I'd be okay with that. Go ahead, do your thing. It was just so cute. But you could tell it was a new relationship. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like they were because there are those people you see that they've been together forever. And you can
Mm.
tell that. But this seemed like, they met on silverpeople.com or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it seems so cute. I was thinking about it when I went into the grocery store. I was like, that is so adorable. You know what I mean? Like, so cute. That's funny. Okay. All right. Can you spot the red flag before it turns sour, or does it always sneak up on you? So the red flag in a relationship, whether it's friendships, work, I mean, this is definitely more about boyfriend, girlfriend, like maybe with your kids or something. Like, have you ever had your kids come home with somebody and you'd be like, yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them.
Mm.
No. Does that happen all the time?
Mm.
Is it
Yep.
because you are being protective, or is it you really don't like them and you don't think it's the right person for them?
Oh, yeah, I felt like that when I met my son's baby's mama.
Xavier?
Yeah, his baby mama. The first day I met her, I was like, mm-mm.
Okay, does she not watch our show?
No.
Oh, she knows you don't like her.
I don't think she knows. I tolerate her because of the baby, because we still go see the baby and stuff like that and pick them up. So we keep it cordial, but I know she knows that we don't think highly of her.
Ooh, I almost want to know why. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't say. You already said enough, I think.
She's got like 500 red flags.
Um,
Yeah.
okay.
So.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. And as a parent, you can't do anything about it, right?
Yeah, you just got to let them learn on their own.
Oh, man. When do you let go? Is there an age?
When they're old enough to move out and do
Mm.
stuff on their own.
I'm so glad. I just want to say that I never had children. I'm so happy. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So, Rick, did you ever spot red? Well, you didn't even know that your wife wanted to move on.
Clearly, I have no eye for red flags. I'm colorblind with the red color for flags because I'm like, wait, we're getting divorced and the sheriff's coming to my house on Friday, my parents' house. Say what? What?
Wait, why was the sheriff coming to your house? I'm confused by
To
that.
deliver
serve them
the
papers.
divorce papers or whatever.
Is that how they do it?
It's I think it's a constable.
I think I ended up going there myself, so he didn't have to come to my house.
I'm confused. You know what? I had a very amicable divorce, very simple, no kids, whatever. So no one came to my door. But is that how it usually happens? Somebody serves you? Is that what it is? Oh my
I think
God.
if it's not a cordial thing and
Yeah. So Rick, when you look back now, and this is too personal, we don't have to talk about it. We can go on to something else, But do you not want to talk about this?
Well, like you said,
we can move on.
Somebody could be watching. You never know.
How long have you been divorced though?
2003, I think it was.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, we'll move on. We don't need to talk about it, but I'm curious about a few things. I don't know. No, I just wonder, you know what? I'm going to ask a question, then you could say, when you look back now, do you see that you didn't see signs that you should have seen?
Mm-hmm.
You do. Okay. Isn't that weird? Like I see guys that I dated that when we broke up or they broke up with me or they ghosted me or whatever, I was like, I don't understand. And now I'm like, oh my God, of course.
Everybody though, that's everyone. Like when you like somebody, you never see the red flags when you're in the relationship. Everybody else sees it, but you don't until after, like if you're no longer together, then you see it.
And I used to think like, especially two of these men, I have to tell you, if you knew me back then, I was like, they are so gorgeous. Like, they're so beautiful. They're so whatever. And now I look at their picture, I'm like, what was I thinking? It's so weird. It's so weird because I remember how into them I was, that could not see clearly. I guess that just happens to everyone when they're learning about relationships. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Now I just don't even pay attention to anybody. So it's much easier. Life is so much easier this way. What's your personal ick that others may still romanticize or, you know what I mean?
Clarify that.
Okay, like for example, like if you meet a guy, I know it's been one, but let's just okay. Let's say you see it. Okay, like I'll give you an example. If I see a guy and he's really good looking, and then he talks like this, I'm like, oh, and I'm done. I'm like, and I'm out. Like, oh my God, like I don't mean to be mean, but Chris Hemsworth, if he had like a little teeny weeny voice, it would be really hard. I mean, he's still good looking, but it would make it hard to be like, oh my God, he's so hot, But yeah, like, is there kind of anything that kind of just throws you that might make you like, if you think you like someone and then you're like, no. Like, okay, someone said this the other day and I was cracking up. This is why I came up with this question. They were like, that woman is so fine. She's so good looking. But when she turned around, she had no ass. And I was like, that's not her fault. Like, he was like, Carmen, I was out. I was done. I'm like, it's not her fault. I thought that was terrible. And I was trying to convince him, ask her out. And he was like, yeah, no, he would not get off of the no ass thing.
I feel his pain because I don't like a guy could be really good looking, but if he turns around and has too much ass,
There's a guy on the internet. You seen that guy on the internet? It's like, what is happening there?
You say too much ass. Oh my
I wish I
god!
knew the guy's name. There's this guy.
Is there such a thing? Too
I
much
know
ass?
someone like that. And
Oh
they're
my
kind of short too. And it's like they look, nice in the front, they're all muscle or whatever. And they turn around, their ass is way too big, and it looks like it's like up on their back. Like I can't even describe it.
Wow. Okay. We are different. Okay. I'm like, we're gonna have to talk and agree. Well, I need to see what you're talking about. 'Cause a man with an ass is nice. I don't know. That's so
No,
funny.
yeah, but if they have way too much,
Are you talking about someone's like 300 pounds or something? Or
no.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about it looks like they had implants put in or
I
something.
think that's terrible. You can't. Some people can't. You just look like what you look like. This. I'm gonna have the same conversation I had with my friend Trevor. I'm gonna have it with you. This poor girl, beautiful, lovely girl. She could have been the one, but he would not even. He was like, Carmen, when I say she has no ass, I'm like, I see her. I see. But it wasn't. I said that wasn't even a nice. Like she didn't have on the right outfit either. Anyways, I'm sorry. Cynthia, that's mean. Although I totally get it, but I'm like, you have to show me what you're talking about. Rick's also like, yeah, too much ass. What are you doing?
No, there's this one guy, and he knows what he's doing, and he does like weird acrobatic things. He's not fat, but it like you look like a mutant freak. I'm sorry, that's mean as heck. But when you see it, it's like, what? What is that? What is that? Is that for real? No, that's not. Can't be real. That looks so weird.
You guys. Wow. I just want to say the nice one over here, the religious one over here, the judginess of human beings. Okay. Okay. I'm just throwing that out. Oh my God, that's
I'll find it.
hilarious.
I'll
What?
find it. If I find it, I'm gonna send you the link, and you can be like, okay.
Guys, like there's a guy on TikTok who wears things that pronounces his butt, and I'm like, you're just cheesy. Like, people who do that, they're doing it for a reason. But I'm just talking about regular, normal people. You know what I mean? But we all have our flavor. We all have our things. So I get it.
But hey, I can say the same thing about you with the voice thing. They have no control over their voice.
But I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying I'm not attracted to a guy who has a very high pitched voice. You didn't say attract. You were like ick. You said ick. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm just saying it's hard to be attracted to someone.
I look at it this way: you gotta wake up next to them in the morning.
Mm.
Hey, baby. No. No. Good morning. No.
But what if it was the perfect woman for you, and she was like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like Michelle.
What?
Remember that singer, Michelle?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I know you know the song. It's from the 80s. She was kind of like a rapper singer. When she would talk, her voice was super high. But when she would sing, it was like normal.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no. We're all attracted to whatever we're attracted to, so that kind of makes sense and stuff. You know what I mean? But oh my God, that is so funny. So wrong. So wrong. Yeah. Okay. What's the green flag? What?
I didn't say mine yet. For me,
You said but. You were agreeing with her.
No, I was cruising off of Cynthia's.
Okay, go ahead. What's yours?
For me, and I'm sorry if this is mean. I'm sorry if this is mean. You cannot be dumb as dirt. I'm sorry. You just can't. I don't care how gorgeous you are. Like, if I can't hold a conversation with you without you ask every 5 minutes, what does that word mean? No.
Well, I mean, at least that would show they're curious, though. If they don't ask what the word means, that's how you know they're dumb. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Or they're just like,
Right? Oh my God, Rick. Oh my God. So you don't like dumb people?
I don't want my partner. I want my partner to be somewhere near where I am, somewhere near.
Rick, I'm messing with you.
I'm saying I got to be smarter, or she could be smarter. That's totally fine.
Right.
But
at least able to hold the conversation.
yes, I don't want to have to keep bringing out the dictionary for you. No, I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
That's so funny. I think it's we're being honest, you know what I mean? Can a red flag ever be redeemed? Like if he stopped having the big ass and stopped working out, Cynthia, and had a medium ass, would that be okay? Ah, okay, I'm just messing with you. Okay, what would be a green? Okay, what would be a green flag? What would be something that we like about that we're like, okay, holla. I'm gonna go with ass. No, I'm just kidding. You got a nice ass. I'm in. No.
They're straight out honest, and they're authentic, and and
How about we're talking about physicalities, right? Aren't we talking about more physical? Well, he said dumb, so I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Go with your choice.
let's see, if it's physical, I mean,
What's a green flag?
nice
Ooh, a
smile.
nice smile. Ah, yes, a great smile. I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I will say that the like it's so weird because you're talking about the butt or whatever. I'm like, it's so funny. I really like clean cut guys. So for me, like if I see a guy with dreadlocks or whatever, even if they're gorgeous. Like people always talk about like Jason Momoa or Lenny Kravitz does nothing for me at all. It's not even about his dreadlocks. He's too into himself for me. Do you know what I mean? Like he knows he's hot, and it's like that just takes away from me. But I'm trying to be better about that because it's just hair. Got to be open minded. It's just hair. It's not a big deal.
I did see that you reposted that Scottish man who was
he's fine. Because he looks like Sterling. He looks like him. And did you see that Sterling and him are talking to each other? Oh yeah. I mean, because that boy is fine. But we could cut that off. That boy is fine. Did you guys see that on TikTok? The whole Black Scottish thing that's happening, Rick? You didn't see it on TikTok?
I barely look at. I only use TikTok to make a broadcast.
Oh my god, it's so funny. So what happened is what is that guy's name? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Okay, so there's this black guy, and he has like his dreads, but he looks like Sterling. What's Sterling's last name? From This Is Us. He looks like him. Sterling something, whatever.
Something K Sterling.
Oh yeah, something K. It's the guy from This Is Us.
The black guy from.
Yeah, I don't. Wait. Hold on a second. I'm going to ask Jarvis.
Ready for a Gen X lightning round, Carmen?
Can you hear that? You guys can't hear that, right?
Authentic Polaroid pics or fully edited Instagram?
Oh wait, did you guys hear all that static?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Okay, wait. What is?
Sterling Brown.
Oh yeah, Sterling K. Brown. That's his name.
Right.
Oh,
Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay. So we don't even need Jarvis. See. So okay. So on TikTok, what happened is for some reason, out of nowhere, I'm just going to say it that way, a black man started talking, and he is from Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody in the comments was like, oh my God, there are black people in Scotland, because nobody knew. Like, it was just like, we've just never seen. I mean, of course, intellectually.
Love the one that they were like, they make them in black too.
They make him in black. It was so funny, but it was so loving, and he's so good looking, and all of a sudden he went from having like he's a fitness guy, from having like a certain amount of followers to like every woman in America is following him. It was so funny. And then he's like, there's a whole bunch of us, and so he started tagging all of his friends who are also black Scottish men. And also the women. What was really weird though, did you see some of the women who were like, why are Americans so stupid? How come they don't know that there are black people in Scotland? And then it's so funny because you didn't have to do anything, because the men then shut that down. You know what I mean? It was so weird. But so there's this camaraderie now with black folk in America and black folk I know, right? Best kept secret, right, Melanie? And it was just it's so adorable just to see kind of this joy. And he really does look like Sterling K. Brown. And Sterling K. Brown then did a whole video speaking in an accent, like a Scottish accent. And so they've connected, and it's just really funny. And a
Yeah.
comedian went to Scotland, or he was there filming. And so he met up with him. And it's really, I think, like, that's the best part of social media when that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, that was really fun. Why did you bring that up? That was so cute. Oh, because he has dreads.
Yeah, yeah,
He has dreads. Oh yeah, no, I'd be there. No, he's fine. That boy's fine. I think he's a little short, but I don't care about that. That's okay. But I think he looked like taller, but then he was next to the comedian who I know is short. So I was like, okay, that's okay. Got the full flavor. Yeah, he's good looking. But I cut that hair
So
off.
are we packing our bags going to Scotland?
Man, well, we're supposed to go right now. We have a reason. I was looking up Scotland. That's so funny because if someone had asked me, I would say I didn't know. I'm sure there would be Black people everywhere in the world, but it's only like 2%. So it's like Vermont. There's not a lot of Black people in Vermont either. You know what I mean?
It's
So
just like you wouldn't think that there's Chinese people in Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, and they
Right.
are.
Did you see the Asian people though? The people from Japan, the Black men from Japan who are like, "Hey, shout out for us!" Yeah, to their Black men. And did you see them? So
Yes.
handsome. Oh my God, very
Yes.
handsome. Him and his brother were like, "Hey, shout out to us because now we're being seen too." And I was like, "I didn't know you were Japanese." It was so fun. That's the best part of the internet, man.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of political stuff and whatever, but I mean, when you get that kind of juice, that kind of, and the world gets a little smaller. I love that.
Mhm.
It should be like that more often. Okay. What's a green flag? So
Rick?
yeah, Rick.
A green flag? Well, I
We
think
said smile. We were like both at the same time. Smile.
yeah, smile is definitely a good thing for sure. Nice teeth. If we're talking about physical, but my first instinct answer was common things that you enjoy together, common interests, so you could have something to talk about.
Mm, it's not a good
Not
enough
everything,
answer.
but some things.
I'm just kidding. My God, am I that good of an actress? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. All right. You get one free pass to ghost any obligation. What are you skipping? It's not about
Work.
man or woman. What?
Work.
Rick?
Sure, works. That sounds great.
Work. I'm trying to think for me.
Or pay bills.
I was just gonna say if I could ghost one obligation for the rest of my life, it would be well, but I want to make sure the bills are paid. So see, that's where the weird thing is. So it's a good answer, but we have to be very strategic about it. It's kind of like when somebody says you have you can rub the lantern and get 3 wishes. You know your first wish is to have as many wishes as you want. That's the first wish. You know what I mean? Like that has to be the first wish. Okay. I'm trying to think what my free. I don't know. It would have to be. I want to say paying bills, but you guys already said it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
said work.
What? I'm not working.
So-
I mean, I'm
Oh.
working but for free. So you know what I mean? Like, that's not, like that's gonna be okay until it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like
Sure.
I'm gonna be like, wait, I want to work again because I just want the paycheck. Driving. I don't want to drive
Oh.
anymore. I would ghost that in a heartbeat. I'd want a chauffeur if I have to go somewhere, but I hate
Same.
driving. Yeah, I would ghost that. Do you like driving, Rick?
I mean, now that I haven't done it hardly at all in a few years, but I used to drive an hour to go to church every Sunday, Wednesday, some other days, so I didn't really
Now
mind
every
it.
time you get in your car, there's a bee or a wasp.
Yeah, what do you mean you're not driving?
I don't go anywhere except to the CVS because they don't deliver. I can't leave her alone. You don't know what she's gonna do.
No, but you said you don't drive anymore. We're like, but you've had like
No.
19 hornets nest biting you while you're driving.
We had to go to her doctor's appointment.
Oh, right. So I'm just asking if you like driving. Like,
Yeah, I
you're so
didn't mind it.
touchy, so
I didn't mind it.
sensitive.
It's not like a race car driver liking to drive, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I would ghost driving. That's what I would do. Okay, What fashion trend did you fully commit to and now regret? Okay, I've said this before. When I was younger in high school, I had blonde hair just here. Just here. Like just it was like part of a cult or something, a gang. I don't know what it was, but yeah, but I thought that was like the coolest thing. Yeah. What other fashion trend? Interesting.
Mm.
I don't know. That's one I regret because I see it in pictures. Every time I look at pictures back in the day, that stupid blonde hair, like just right there.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you into fashion trends back then? I know we were like poor. We didn't fashion trends. We had clothes we needed. Okay, we'll skip that one.
Exactly.
Do you have one, Rick?
I could care less about fashion.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What song instantly transports you to a specific moment? Careless Whispers, George Michael, my first boyfriend,
Mhm.
my first real boyfriend.
Paul Simon, you can call me Al because
Really?
yep. I remember living in Buckley in JP and my mom was listening to it. We were watching the video because it was on MTV or VH1, one of the two. And she liked the song and she was actually doing my hair at the same time. So every time
Oh,
that song comes on, I love it.
that's kind of a sweet. I want to change mine to something more important. No, I'm just kidding. That's a sweet one. That was a sweet one. Okay, Rick, what song?
Any old Portuguese song that I used to hear when I was a kid transports me back to my childhood.
Oh,
I just,
but it's not a good thing, or is it a good thing? Yeah.
no, it's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
it
Oh,
reminds me of my
cool.
childhood, which was not always great, but
Right.
there's always good times. Now, can't nobody can have only bad times. It's got to be good times too.
I do love when some Motown song comes on or some old school song that I haven't heard in a long time. Do you guys know that song? And this is not Motown. This is not Motown at all, but a song I hadn't heard forever. Um, Stacy Lattisaw, "Silly of Me to Think That I Could Never Have You for My God, How I Love You." Do you know that song? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys a link.
Wow.
It threw I was like, this song was way back in the day. And I was like, what is this song? Yeah.
One thing
It's
that
so
annoys
good.
me, and it happens all the time, is I wake up with the most random song in my head that I haven't heard in years. I'm like, why?
Oh,
Why
like an
is this song in my head?
earworm.
Just all of a sudden, I wake up and I'm like, was I just dreaming about that song? Why am I thinking about that song? I haven't heard it in years. Happens all the time.
I woke up the
Yeah.
other day singing this song from the Golden Girls. I'm like, okay, I'm not putting this. I'm never watching that show ever again because it would not get out of my head. And of course, I'm doing the version that I can't sing, which is the gospel one.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
That actually happened to me the other day, but the day before I went to see The Wiz, I
Mm.
woke up with singing Ease On Down in my head.
Oh, it's a great song.
That
Oh,
makes
there are
sense.
so many good songs on that.
That
Ooh,
the show was
um,
amazing.
it is amazing. Oh, did you have a good? You should have started with that. How was the show?
Oh my God. It was chef's kiss. It was absolutely amazing. The way they did it, the colors, the costume, the singing
Yeah.
was, oh my God,
I
the
mean,
girl
it's
that
all
played
about the
Dorothy.
singing. It has to be all about the singing.
So good.
So for
So
people
good.
who don't know, The Wiz is the quote unquote black version of The Wizard of Oz. And
Hmm.
back when they did the film, it starred Nipsey Russell,
Diana
it starred
Ross,
Michael
Michael
Jackson,
Jackson.
it starred Diana Ross. I forget who else was in it. I forget. But I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Lena Horne, like just so many
Hmm.
amazing, amazing
Yeah.
actors. And the music. I mean, so two
Yeah.
songs in The Wiz that make me cry every time.
Hmm.
If you believe within your heart, you'll know
Yeah.
that no one can change the path that you must go. I love that song. So that's when she's singing, right? If you click your heels 3 times, she's
Hmm.
the witch, right? And she's the good witch, and she's singing the song to Dorothy to believe in yourself. But that song was sang at my 8th grade graduation by Carol McIntyre, And I'll never forget it. And I remember crying, like I was so happy. You know what I mean? Like it was so good. And then the other one is when I think of home, I think
Oh,
of a place
yeah.
where there's love overflowing. That song will throw me
Mm,
like into a deep. So that's the last song when she's thinking of home, right? And I don't
yeah.
know if it's the last song, but she's dreaming of going back home, and then she goes home. Yeah. Rick, did you see The Wiz?
Years ago. Yeah.
Ooh, but you didn't see the theater. You
Had a
got to see the
play.
theater
Oh,
if it comes to
so
Connecticut. You
good.
gotta see it.
And
It's
I
so
love
good.
how they like intertwine, obviously because the movie was from the 70s. They intertwine everything from the 70s to the new age stuff. It was
Yeah.
so good. And then like there were times like Dorothy was saying something to her aunt, and her aunt was like looking in the audience, and Dorothy was like, "What are you looking for?" And she's like, "I'm looking for the person you think you're talking to."
Oh, it's so good. Looking for the person. So good. Oh, I'm glad you guys had a great time. Oh, I'm so glad. Man, the theater is something everyone should enjoy. I
Mhm.
know it's hard for some people, whatever, but the theater is, yeah. I mean, people talk about going to concerts all the time, and I feel the same way. I just don't like being in crowds like that. But I think it's
Yeah.
that same kind of feeling. If you can go to a theater production, it's that same thing. I don't know. I
Mhm.
just love it. Yeah.
So good.
I'm glad you liked it. Oh, The Wiz. Are you excited for the movie version, the second half, right? That's coming
Of
out.
Wicked?
Wicked. Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
Wicked.
wait. I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's going to be so good. So, yeah. Anyways, well, we're past the hour mark, guys. Thank you so much. That was kind of fun and all over the place. Okay, wait. I'll ask you one more question. You still have a few minutes. One more question.
Sure.
What's a weird compliment you've received that stuck with you? Or what's a
Hmm.
compliment? It doesn't have to be weird. What's a compliment?
Um, I always get complimented on my smile and my laugh. People always say I have an infectious laugh.
Not really, but okay. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding. You do. You do. No, you do. You do. You do. You do. Rick, what's yours?
I mean, lately, I guess it's people keep calling me a saint because they're like, for what you do for your mama, you are a saint. And I'm like, okay,
Do you feel like a saint? Do you feel?
mm, not always.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wish I had a lot of money. I would hire you a full-time round the clock people, and that doesn't mean you wouldn't still be there, whatever, but you'd be able to relax a little bit.
Mm.
If I had a magic wand, I would. A compliment. You know, it's so funny. It's the thing that people hate about me, and the same thing that people like about me is that I'm so blunt. Like, so it depends, right? If you want to say it in a nice way, like you're so upfront, you tell people, like someone just wrote it the other day in TikTok. They were like, I have to keep watching you because you tell it like it is. And in my heart, I was laughing. I'm like, that's not always going to make you happy. But I think that's why one of the compliments I get the most is that I am blunt. I don't think I'm mean about it. And I don't think blunt is the right word, but that's the only word I can come up with. But I don't think I'm always mean about it, but I do tell people the absolute truth, you know? And most of the times it's when it's something they need to hear and nobody wants to tell them. And
Mm.
that's always that's my go-to. Like it's because I think sometimes it's not telling people the truth because you're afraid to hurt their feelings is actually the thing that's going to hurt their feelings ultimately. Because it's kind of like when somebody like you're out at dinner or you're going out with your girlfriends or whatever, and somebody has like spinach right here and nobody says anything. It's kind of the same thing. Like just tell them, you know what I mean?
Right.
And like, so if one of my friends comes over and we're going to go out and they're wearing an outfit that I'm like, ooh, I can see too much and I don't want to see that much. And you don't want everyone to see that much. You know what I mean? Like, or whatever it is, you know? But you got to be able to take it too. And that's the hard part. Because, once you're a blunt person, then everyone feels free to be like, yeah,
I
Carmen.
had if I had $1 for every time I told somebody you got lipstick on your teeth.
Uh,
Oh, lipstick. Yeah, that happens all the time too. I don't wear lipstick. I wear Vaseline. I wear lip gloss or whatever it is. But it's true. That happens a lot too. I think that one's harder too because I'm like, Oh, I know. Somebody told me the other day because when I wear eyeliner, sometimes it gets here. And he was like, and this was like a client. They were like, your eyeliner. He's like, oh, you have all this black stuff here. I'm like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, like, thank you so much. But I thought that was cool because he doesn't really know me. You know what I mean? He was
Right. Yeah.
representing, watching out. So cool. All right. Well, thank you guys. That was so much fun. I didn't even realize how much the time went by so quickly. That was fun. So, bye, Melanie. We love you. And we're going to be back on Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. We
Don't
are
miss it.
interviewing an amazing woman. What's her name again, Rick? So I don't fuck it up.
Daisha, Dr. Daisha.
Dr. Daisha.
And yeah, we hope you'll visit us then because it's a really great, inspiring. She's cool. She's just cool as all hell. Amazing woman. But anyways, have a great rest of your evening. And Saturday, we'll see you on Sunday. And at the end of the day, remember, it really is all about the joy.
About the
Bye, everyone. Bye.
joy.